You guys will probably know by now that we definitely love a bit of Assassin's Creed. We've covered a lot of Assassin's Creed in the past. For myself, I've brought you guys a lot of Valhalla content with all the locations for the crazy things spread out in the world. But in this video, we wanted to bring you guys up to speed with Ubisoft's just newly announced game in the series that also looks like it's making a lot of big changes to the series that we've come to expect in the recent releases. So let's go through everything we know about this new Assassin's Creed game that's going to be called Assassin's Creed Mirage, so that we can get you up to speed on what to expect from this new title. Definitely click like down below to show support if you do enjoy the video, because it really does help. Also click subscribe down below if you're not already, because we have loads of content coming for you over the next few days. Put in the comments down below what your favorite Assassin's Creed game is. Here's my controversial pick, Black Flag. So let's jump in by starting off with some of the changes that will supposedly be coming to this new game. We know from reports and different information that's already come out about the game that they'll be going back to the basics. What this means is that supposedly the game will be getting rid of a lot of the gameplay features that were first introduced into the Assassin's Creed series with Origin. Things like leveling up and multiple dialogue options are supposedly in the list of things to go. It's definitely an interesting choice that they are now deciding to go back to the old style Assassin's Creed, and maybe it's because of the success of other games like Ghost of Tsushima, which released with a lot of praise from critics. I personally really enjoyed the Black Flag Assassin's Creed game, and this was much more in the vein of the old school style, and even though there was a big focus on the pirates and the ships, I did love the assassin side of Black Flag 2. I know that Brotherhood is a lot of people's favourites, and I think that going back to the roots is definitely going to be a great choice for the series, but I am interested to hear from people who really like the new way that the games play, because it will obviously be quite different. Eurogamer has reported that the game will feature crowds of people in the streets of Baghdad for the first time since Assassin's Creed Unity, and that the game will be a lot more stealth focused, with things like throwing knives and rooftop hiding places making a return. We also have even more details from reports from unofficial sources that the game is going to be set in Baghdad, which further backs up that claim from Eurogamer, and will take place in the 860s to the 870s. The reveal art for the game also seems to confirm the details from the report that we see a character which looks like they're in a setting that fits the description. We actually know that a person in the key art is Basim from Assassin's Creed Valhalla, as this matches information released by a YouTuber called Jonathan. Also, some additional information from Jonathan about the new version of Basim is that he will be younger before his time in the Hidden Ones from Assassin's Creed Valhalla. If you haven't played through and completed Assassin's Creed Valhalla, I won't spoil who this character is for you, but what I will say is that it's definitely incredibly interesting, and I cannot wait to see how they make this work within the story of this new Assassin's Creed Mirage game. Basim is a key integral character in a lot of different ways, which again I won't spoil, but I'm just letting you guys know that Basim making a return is kind of a big and strange deal. Within the key art, we can also see a pet, so it seems that not all the features of the Origins era Assassin's Creed games are going to be lost, as this does hint to the fact that we may be able to use this pet during gameplay, just like we can in the more recent Assassin's Creed games. We also do know that we'll get more information about this game at the next Ubisoft Forward event, which will take place on September 10th, so we don't have to wait too long to hear more, and I'm very excited to see more about this game and the direction that it's going to be going in. The game is currently projected to release in spring of 2023, but we don't have a confirmed list of platforms for the title, and of course this release date is only a projection. I definitely would love to know in the comments down below what you guys think of Assassin's Creed going back to its roots in the older games before Origins. I find it very interesting that they would stick to this new style of game that's more RPG focused with levels and skills, and then go back to their roots after investing in this new style for so many titles. Personally, I've come to enjoy the new style, but I've always missed the old style, so maybe by doing this they can pave the way for having two different styles of Assassin's Creed games going forward. But we'll have to see how well it is received, and if it's received really well, maybe they'll stick to this old format, which we all came to love when we first jumped into the series. If you did enjoy this video and found it interesting, definitely click like down below to show support, because it really does help the video out and helps us out. You can also click subscribe down below if you'd like to see the videos that we have coming for you guys over the next few days and weeks, because we've got a lot planned for you. And the two videos on screen now, you might really enjoy if you did enjoy this one. If they do take your fancy, you can always click them on the screen now, but if not, it's no problem at all. They're on the screen though if you do want to click and check them out, and then tell us what you think in the comments down below.